Hello, thanks for joining me, astrologer Patrick Arundell, for your July monthly forecast for the Sun or the Ascendant. If you're new to my channel, I'd be delighted if you would subscribe or click on the like button. Also, if you want to download your free natal horoscope, see the link beneath this video and discover all your natal positions. Of course, if you want your 12-month forecast and character analysis and get 30% off with my special offer, please also see that link. And finally, if you want to sign up for your free daily horoscope, which will go through to your device each and every morning, please also see that link too. But that brings us to this month. So what does July hold in store? Hello Libra, and welcome to your monthly horoscope for July. This month begins with the Sun in your sector of success, and that's augmented by a gorgeous new moon on the 10th and the transit of Mercury into the sign of Cancer on the 11th. So they're going to give you enormous support to make progress. But that's not all, because your ruling planet Venus is side by side with Mars for pretty well the whole of this month. And the first 3 weeks, they're going to be closely aligned in your sector of networking, of friendship, of your future aims. I actually feel that this can be a sensational month for you. It's not without the odd gotcha, because astrology very rarely serves up a period of time when there's not something more challenging going on, but all the big pieces of the chess game are really working in your favour. So it's all about seizing the moment. And as the month begins, it's true there is a quarter moon on the 2nd in your opposite sign. And it may mean that someone in that position of influence that you have to interact with can be a little bit tricky to deal with, and that may require some patience. Also, you will recall that Mercury, which is in your sector of adventure and travel, was in retrograde for much of last month. It only came out of shadow on the 26th of June, and in the first part of this month, it is tangling with the rather draining and confusing and sometimes baffling energy of Neptune. So if you are talking about a contract at the start of this month around your work, you need to really proceed with a degree of caution, because Venus and Mars together in your 11th house can really see you being very warm, very sociable. And it could be a case of who, as much as what you know, can work so much to your advantage this month. But it will be the detail that's going to be very important that you analyse. So as Mercury does get in that tangle with Neptune, just stay really sharp-eyed. However, on the 12th through to the 18th, the Sun in that very dominant and very visible part of your situation, your 10th house, does link very positively to Neptune. Neptune can be a good guy as well as a challenging one, and in its positive manifestation, it suggests that your sensitivity, the way that you can be very supportive to others, but still be very much a leader. I think sometimes you underestimate your qualities in this regard. You are a cardinal sign. Now that gives you a lot of opportunities to take the lead. And I think the combination between Venus and Mars gives you the potential to forge very positive alliances, to make a great impression on the people that you encounter. People can see you as being a safe pair of hands, very competent in terms of your professional expectations and hopes, but also someone who can work with others, be collegiate, work in partnership with them. That's crucial qualities in today's world. But that new moon on the 10th really can see you bounce forwards in a very, very confident way, particularly helped by the move of Mercury on the 11th. Now, on the 17th, there is a quarter moon in your sign. Once more, if not everything is going exactly as you hope, this quarter moon suggests there could be some frustration with someone. Could be a parent, could be someone who works for you. There's some kind of dimension between your need to be individualistic, the moon, that's competing with what's expected of you in terms of more traditional ways of doing things. But it's not something that you can't overcome. I can't stress enough just how glorious Venus's alliance with Mars is. And if you're looking for a new relationship, do you know, it could be someone you meet through work who just have an instant rapport with, who could be someone who makes your pulse race ever quicker. Then again, in an existing relationship, you're being asked to focus on the things you have in common. It's very easy for us all to think about our romantic glasses being half empty at times. But actually, if you think, yeah, we do this, we have this shared hobby, there are these particular values that we can celebrate, that can be a very valuable thing to do. But it is true that if you feel that your future hopes in terms of neat romance are not looking particularly exciting at the moment, I think the goal setting and the ambition of the Sun and Mercury in your 10th house could make you think about whether an unsatisfactory relationship is worth sticking with. And I think the real critical phase for that analysis can come right at the end of the month. But on the 22nd, we do have the Sun making its way into its home zone of Leo. Here it really radiates goodness, and it's going to just boost your popularity even more. Also, Saturn and Uranus, the co-rulers of Aquarius, which have been in a frightful right angle since the second week of January, causing mischief for a lot of us. Saturn's retrograde inverts it away from the intensity of the square. So that's something we can really celebrate. Your ruler Venus, however, does pivot into your 12th house on the 22nd. So if that future doesn't seem to work with the person who's not meeting your expectations or fulfilling your needs, by the time of the full moon in your sister air sign of Aquarius on the 24th, the following 2 weeks can be a time when that relationship really may be on the life support machine, because Mars moves on to the 29th to join Venus in Virgo, 12th house. The full moon is in your 5th house of romance, and of course that's where Saturn is. Fortunately, Jupiter rewinds into Aquarius on the 28th, and that can give you a big boost. So I think what you're really wanting as this month draws to a close is a sense that you can have a longer term future, whether it's around your work or a key relationship or your friendships. You're not wanting to go forwards with something that's quite obviously not working in the here and now.